Okay, well, let's see what happens here. Hi. So, yeah, here we are again. Couple new things. Number one is up here. See, I've only done 136 without a show number on them, and I decided I would start putting the show number in so I could keep track of where the heck we are, because, you know, it's a thing that we do. Yesterday was day 4 of a 4-day celebration of my lovely wife's birthday, which happened on that weekend, and it would normally be when we would have gone to Steampunk November back if we were actually allowed to gather in large groups, which hopefully this will change in the coming years, assuming that we can all be, you know, reasonable adults and stuff like that. How are you? It's me. And I'm going to do some stuff here. The first song I'm going to do is actually one that I have done before, and will doubtless do again, but I'm going to do it a little differently. This is the song, by the way, that was basically why I have this fancy baritone ukulele up here. The one that I've shown you, the one that I do Cheese Henge and a few other songs with. This is Socially Emotionally Distant, which started out as a post by Stephen Bruce on Facebook. And he said, you know, somebody needs to write a song with the lyric, "Ask me again if COVID ever ends. I just don't think it's me." And, well, my brain went ping, like it does sometimes. And I riffed off the chorus and a verse. And then this fella, Eric, came along and said, "I will pay you $100 if you can turn that into a 4-minute song." About an hour and a half later, I had a 4-minute song. And for the most part, I've done this a few times. And Eric paid me, by the way. And Eric's the Eric that you see in the thanks when I show the tip jar. So there you go. So I are now a professional songwriter. I have been paid to write songs. Weird, isn't it? I'm going to try and do this instead of doing the strumming, because I'm never quite able to get the rhythm on that, because the song really is a country swing song, but it cries out for a country swing band. I don't have one of those handy, so I'm going to try doing it in a different this here technique, the one picking technique I own. It's going to change the song a little bit, but I think it's going to make it just fine. I wanna take you in my arms and never let you leave, but in the interim I am still coughing in my sleeve. My desire to have you by my side is much more than endemic, and I'd do so much more if 'twere not for this here damn pandemic. I wish that we could be more than just friends. Ask me again if COVID ever ends. Till then I'm socially, emotionally distant. My longing for your comfort's growing stronger every day. But what else can it do with us 6 feet or more away? The hunger for your touch, my love, is just sort of outrageous. But we can't snog 'cause one or both of us might be contagious. I wish that we could be more than just friends. ask me again if COVID ever ends. Till then I'm socially, emotionally distant. You ask me, can we meet again? I know it spells my doom. I'll do my best, but I can't pet your backside on the Zoom. Technology is really grand, but it's all doomed to fail. For the things I want to give to you, I simply can't email. I wish that we could be more than just friends. Ask me again if COVID ever ends. Till then I'm socially, emotionally distant. You send me pics and movies all intending to entice. That's fine, but I still have to heed the CDC's advice. I want to stampede to your side, but what else can I do? 'Cause you and I both know it's something much more than the flu. I wish that we could be more than just friends. Ask me again if COVID ever ends. Till then I'm socially, emotionally distant. I listen to your voicemail and I long for your embrace. It's not the same with 6 layers of cloth from face to face. When this is over, you and I can frolic with impunity. I don't think I can wait till we develop herd immunity. I wish that we could be more than just friends. Ask me again if COVID ever ends. Till then I'm socially, emotionally distant. Fancy bit. But now the time I fear has come for us to say adieu. I hope that you will love me still when this damn plague is through. I'll wait for that one special day our love is celebrated. But for your safety and for mine, we'd best keep separated. I wish that we could be more than just friends. Ask me again if COVID ever ends. Till then I'm socially, emotionally distant. I wish that we could be more than just friends. Ask me again if COVID ever ends. Till then I'm socially, emotionally distant. Well, what'd you think? It's reasonable. I'd like to think that came out pretty well. It gives it a little bit of a pacing and a rhythm that I can't always guarantee will happen when I'm strumming, which is nice. It's a little confusing, but overall, it's not bad, not bad. So that is, I figured that was a good way to come back into what we're doing. And now we will, of course, move from the frustration of not being able to be social. Yeah, you like the picking on that one? Yeah, I think it's got a nice... I need to be able to work that little fancy bit in there a little bit just because, well, I'm, it's a country song and it's got a kind of lonesome cowboy vibe to it, but I still need to be, fancier. It sounds like a traditional ballad. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm good with this answer. Next one on the list is about drinking. Because, of course, it is. This is a traditional tune And it is, of course, Arky's Toast, which is about drinking. I still love that fact. Yeah. So the 6 to 7 Morris dancers or people associated with Morris dancers that will eventually say this, like, oh, I know that song. We'll drink to the downfall of tyrants. We'll drink to Christ the Lord. We'll drink to the 12 apostles who preach his holy word. We'll drink to the saints and martyrs in the dismal days of yore. And whenever our tankards are empty, we'll remember one saint more. And whenever our tankards are empty, we'll remember one saint more. We'll drink a health to the king, me boys. We'll drink a health to the queen. A double we'll drink to the royal princes, wherever they are seen. You cannot keep track of those little buggers. We'll drink to the dukes and duchesses, be flat again, and all their loyal men. And whenever our tankards are empty, we'll fill them up again. And whenever our tankards are empty, we'll fill them up again. We'll drink a health to the landlord of this glorious harvest feast. We'll raise our tankards high, me boys, to the strength of malt and yeast, yo-ho. We'll drink a health to the landlord and his ale so strong and fine. How long can I draw this arpeggio out? And we'll hope that he forgets to shout when it comes to closing time. And we'll hope that he forgets to shout when it comes to closing time. And now we'll drink to the ladies. Hi there. We'll drink to all their charms. How you doing? We'll drink to the pleasures that we find when we are in there. This is a family show, arms. We'll hold them very tight, me boys. Not that tight, they can't breathe. But we will make it clear. It's goodbye on the day that they do say they will keep us from our beer. It's a goodbye on the day that they do say they will keep us from our beer. That is arguably the prettiest and the silliest I've done that song. I think I'm getting the hang of this thing now. Hey, hello, fellow babies coming in, showing up. How are you? Welcome. That was song 2 on show 137. It says so right over there. 137, look at that. Means I've done this 136 times and no one's come up to me and said, hey, cut that out. Which is encouraging. The next song is a blues tune. And it is a blues tune that was inspired by the internet. Because, of course, it is. Let's see if this will pull this off here. Yeah, there we go. All right. There is a post out on the interwebs, talking about how someone, there it is over there, they had managed to spill something all over themselves. And they were lamenting this to a professor, and the professor looked at him and said, "We are all victims of physics." And I thought, that's a fine title for a song. I got to do that song now. I got to write that song. So I did. I wrote a song. This one is particularly interesting because I actually accidentally stumbled on doing a blues riff. See? Because this right here is a funky chord that some people refer to as Hawaiian D7. This is actual D7. And then this is D. And it's like, ooh, that's basically a boogie woogie. Those of you who know your boogie woogie, that's basically a boogie woogie riff. And I wrote the song as such. I'm going faster than I should. There we go. Gravity just gets me down. Well, I'm a victim of physics. Inertia's just pushing me around. My coefficient's so close to zero, I'm a laughingstock in this town. Well, I'm a victim of physics. No lever could be too long. Well, I'm a victim of physics. My weak force just ain't that strong. I got no emotion from motion for the duration of this song. I lost that primal spark. My quarks don't want to work. I'm so dang disconnected I can't even work a tune and fork. Oh, baby, I'm like a cathode that's just plain stuck. It ain't centripetal force, baby, it's my life. It just plain sucks. I'm a victim of physics. My vector's a crooked line. Well, I'm a victim of physics. Relatively speaking, I don't feel fine. I got a single detection theory, but it can't resolve while I still whine. Well, I'm a victim of physics. My life is out of scope, so sound the alarm. I'm a victim of physics. My quark's the only thing that has any charm. I can't attract another body, just got my entropy to keep me warm. And it's degrading! Well, I gone fishing for some light. My future's not so bright. I search for the errant horizon. There ain't a single one inside. Oh, baby, I'm as sad as can be. I gotta call myself peerless, cause not a single peer will review me. YouTube didn't want me to know about your show. I had to say, I'm sorry. They're hiding. I'm being concealed. I'm being concealed by shadowy forces. Uh-oh. I'm actually hiding. The microphone's back here, so I'm like, suddenly I'm hiding behind the box. You can't see me. I am merely a box. There is no Troubadork here. It is merely a screen capture from the book face. You know, I gotta do things to entertain myself. Sometimes I gotta do things to entertain y'all. I kind of guess I should entertain y'all. That's kind of the point of this now, isn't it? Speaking of entertaining y'all, I'm working on some more songs, so y'all should know that. The engine continues to go. In fact, way back over here, the open, you notice I have that right there is the title of a song I have not yet written. It's one of those where somebody said something or wrote something. It's like, that right there, that should be in a song. And I don't have one yet. I don't doubt that I will have one day. It may not take that long. This thing never really shuts off. Or shuts up. Or shuts down. But, however, and, I might add, it's time for the fourth song. Which is a good place for it to be. One of the jazzier ones I do. And, I really enjoy it, frankly. It's fun. If I get a little deranged looking during it, well... What do you expect for this, huh? This is another one of the songs I had to learn a strumming pattern. It finally happened to me. I found someone I didn't think it could come true, but I found me a life companion, so the same thing could happen to you. I mean, our life together is wonderful. Think we're gonna get serious soon. We really got a good thing going, but it gets real freaky when we hit a full moon. I'm dating a werewolf. Oh, yes, it's true. I'm dating a werewolf. I feel a woo. It's in a beautiful daydream, yo. They really have improved my days. I'm still really startled they found me here. Guess we'll have to see how all this plays. They do all kind of cute things that I adore. This relationship is gonna get far. I mean, I get all squishy when they stick their head out of the window when we're driving my car. I'm dating a werewolf. Oh, yes, it's true. I'm dating a werewolf. I feel a woo-hoo. Now, I ain't saying that things are perfect here. No, the challenges will always be there. But we work our way through our problems now, and it usually kind of all turns out fair. I mean, I don't like fighting my partner now, so I learned me this one little trick. If things get angry and we get into a fight, all I gotta do to win is throw a stick. I'm dating a werewolf. Oh, yes, it's true. I'm dating a werewolf. I feel a woo. How with me? So now you know the whole dang crazy story here. How my life is just flipped right upside down. And it might not sound like my mind's too clear. Gotta know that I ain't wearing a frown. I know I mean that meant the hit jackpot, y'all. That's the reason why I'm singing this song. And although we know it could take a lot of work, man, a single little thing has gone right. Hairball. I'm dating a werewolf. Oh, yes, it's true. I'm dating a werewolf. I feel a woo. And so we come staggering into the conclusion of yet another 137 in a series that may never end. Troubadork Non-Commute Shows. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Those of you who are watching live, those who are watching on repeat, because I am big in syndication, as they say. We will continue to do this more or less as we go. I mean, it's a thing to keep us all... I don't know if sane is the right word or not, but it's close enough for rock and roll. There may be some scheduling changes here and there, but, you know, I'm here, you're here, so why not? We'll do the things, of course. First and foremost, of course, because we live in a capitalistic society, I gotta do the thing where I ask for money. Not sure why, but it's expected of me, so we've got the tip jars up here, and that's paypal.com/theadequate and Venmo @theadequate, and I have to look at that screen, which is on this side of me, every single time I do this part, because I just can't remember a bloody thing anymore. And I want to thank Eric and Robert and Rick and Emily and Miranda for tossing some bucks in the bucket and supporting adequacy in our lifetime. There are some people who have committed even harder to that, and they're all confused me, and I love you all, but I'm still confused by you, and that's the folks over here and my Party On, Party Down Patreon patron peeps at patreon.theadequate. Patreon.com/theadequate. There you go. Use the words, Tobias, why don't you? And that's Chris and Teppo and Shane, Cascuro and Linda and Ann and Stephen and Robin and Alicia and Riley and BK and Kaylee and Richard and John and Brian and Lorene for being my Party On, Party Down Patreon patron people. My God, you people are amazing. The way Patreon works is that you say, I'm going to throw $1 or $2 at this guy on a monthly basis, and it's like a gym membership, except maybe you want to go show up at the thing and do the thing on a regular basis, and in exchange for which, anything that comes in goes right into the show, hosting the website, buying equipment, making sure I have batteries for the tuners and spare tuners, which get eaten by the tuner cabra, things like that. I will give previews and bonus stuff and buttons and badges and ebooks and Chris and Teppo, your ebooks. I sent you a link with the ebooks, so you should be able to download those. That is the legendary first edition of Artisanal Gibberish, with, I might add, one typographical error, and you have to find it. My editor did not actually edit the location where the typographical error is located. So I'm not talking smack about my editor at all. It was one of the things it literally went out, and me and the publisher went, oh, well, okay, makes it more valuable, I guess. So do check that out. If you want to catch more of this stuff, you can catch it over here at Facebook at facebook.com or twitch.tv/TobiasTheAdequate. Facebook is the fan page, and it's got everything. Twitch has about 2 weeks worth of shows on it. YouTube.com/MPLEGARE has the Troubadork playlist, which is caught up to the last show I did on Thursday. And I will be catching it up here as we continue to try and maintain some semblance of professionalism. Good luck on that. Also, over here, Ask Philo at anchor.fm/theadequate or anywhere the Adequate podcast is available is a little 10-15 minute podcast I do on a weekly basis wherein Philo, Thibodeau, Headdecker, Kneecap, Rednecromancer from northern southeast Texas in Atchackalakawakachka County answers your questions about life, death, undeath, the dark arts and crafts, raccoon artistic communes, giant Home Depot skeleton decorations, and why we're not allowed in Build-A-Bear no more. You can check that out at anchor.fm/theadequate or anywhere the Adequate podcast is available. And if you listen to it, I get a penny. And in the 2 years I've been doing podcasting in one way or another, I have made enough money to buy a combination platter, and that's 3 tacos, and that's a big deal. That's making big bucks in podcasting if you're not famous. And I'm not famous. I kind of wish I was famous, but then too, I'm not sure I have the bandwidth for being famous. So I'll just be a little niche market for some folks that like this kind of geeky, goofy, nerdy stuff. And I will continue to write this geeky, goofy, nerdy stuff, and we'll continue to do this. So, yeah, I think that's about everything. So be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Don't let the jerks get you down. You are allowed and permitted to walk away from bullies and jerks. Because that's what bothers them the most, is when you don't give them the attention they so desperately crave. If that doesn't work, set them on fire. But start with walking away. Takes less gasoline that way. All right, that's it. That's all of it. Y'all have been wonderful once again. I've been Tobias the Adequate, and I thank you for encouraging my behavior. I didn't put the number on this one. I got to put the number on that. It's missing right there. Hang on. We'll do this live. We'll do it live. I don't care. This will be like a real bonus track. What the heck happened here? Well, there was a stupid typographical issue, and that's kind of par for the course here. Hang on. It's almost there. Almost there. You can't be a Troubadork show without one stupid... There we go. We're in. I'll move that down just a little bit. There we go. See? Oh, no. Put that back. Put that part back. Yeah, there we go. And move that down again. What's going on? Oh, no, I've broken the show. There we go. Thank you for encouraging my behavior. And I will see you next time, assuming I don't bring this whole thing down, burning around my ears. Take care.